was sitting there like, great, the country I'm going to visit is going into lockdown, and I'm literally flying off right now.
Whoa. Into the place, the spot you from erase my heart, it started racing. The crowd across the way, the flowers on your face, and then I'm from the 80s. Someone keeps blocking my way, I can't feel farther away. Wait on a moment to say that I want you, you know that I want you.
Just arrived in Berlin.
Walk into the place, the spot you from erase my heart, it started racing. The crowd across the way, flowers on your face, and then I'm from the 80s. Someone keeps blocking my way, I can't feel farther away.
Spending my first day getting absolutely rained on.
If you could read my mind.
I'm sorry, but look how drenched I am. Anyway, I'm here on Museum Island now, which is, as its name suggests, like an island of museums. So all the big museums in Berlin are here. I'm heading to the Pergamonmuseum, but look at the architecture here. I mean, it's just stunning. And look how grand it all is. Here we are. The Pergamon Museum's there. I'm sorry, I am a sucker for this type of architecture, this like industrial slate grey aesthetic. Like, look how clean it is, and then we have the lights there. So many OOTD opportunities, but no one to take my photo for me. So you have to keep all bags inside the lockers here. And if you have any coats, then you can just put it up there.
Crowd across the way, flowers on your face, and then I'm from the 80s. Someone keeps blocking my way, I can't feel farther away. Wait on a moment to say that I want you, you know that I want you.
Heading to a Christmas market. So of course, like, if you're going to be in Germany like during this festive season, like, you should go to a Christmas market. So I think there's going to be one up in front, so yeah, can't wait to see it. Look how pretty the city is. We're here. Ta-da! Oh, the other way around. So there are stalls selling like little handicrafts and trinkets and stuff like that. And then they have food stalls as well. Look at how beautiful everything is. So I've just checked into the hotel. The Christmas market was really, really lovely. Very festive. I just had like a hot dog bun, bratwurst. So, yeah. Look at how beautiful the room is. Very sophisticated. By the way, the shower room is open, so, you know, if you're not traveling solo, that's something to take note of. Or maybe you might enjoy that, I don't know. In October, I complained about lugging this huge suitcase up and down the stairs, and now I have one check-in bag and one cabin bag, because now that I'm bringing coats and everything, like, takes up a lot of space. I was quite amazed that the bag wasn't overweight, to be honest. Yeah, it still fit the 20 kg mark, so what do you know? So the Christmas market was actually really nice. This is actually like my first Christmas market in Germany. So yeah, it was every bit as festive as I hoped, and yeah, it was just really, really lovely, like really nice vibes. So I just got back from the supermarket and I accidentally bought Ayo con gas. I literally hate carbonated water. Like, even just this bit, I already feel bloated. So, where's my stilles Wasser, please? A little chickpea soup for a cold winter night. Honestly, I had like that little hot dog bun thingy, so I'm not that hungry. Trying this out for the first time. It's not bad, honestly. Like, the chicken strips are really, really like thin. I've never seen such thin chicken strips in my life. Dipping it in bread as well. I mean, dipping the bread in the soup as well. Good morning from day 2 in Berlin. So you know how it's not a Blake Arab trip unless something goes wrong. So the last time it was getting stranded at Frankfurt Railway train station because there were no trains because of a huge power storm that disrupted all the routes. And this time, guess what? Even better. I was literally at Changi Airport at the boarding gate waiting to fly off. And I get news that the Netherlands is entering a full-scale lockdown, like full scale. I'm like, great. I was supposed to spend like an entire week on this trip, up and down Holland. And everything's booked, train stations, everything. Train stations, train tickets, accommodation, everything. I was sitting there like, great. The country I'm going to visit is going into lockdown. And I'm literally flying off right now. What I'm gonna do yet, I haven't really completely figured it out. My train ticket is in 1 or 2 days time, so we'll see. So let it be known that I still have to work, okay? But yeah, the benefits of being able to work remotely, it's a lovely, lovely thing. So I thought like, yeah, be easy, like let me just get my SIM card in the morning and get that sorted, done for the rest of the trip. And then I get there and they say, sorry, like all our prepaid cards are out of stock since yesterday, so you've got to come back at 12 p.m. I don't have time to wait, so I'm trying to find another O2 now. They said it was open, Google Maps, the one at Friedrichstraße, but it's not. It opens at 10, so I don't know who's not updating these listings, but I think I found another one that's hopefully open. If it's not open, I'm gonna riot, honestly. I just need a SIM card. How hard is that? It's like 24 hours without data already. Jesus. Okay guys, look at this. So sometimes I am getting turned away by stores because they say that our QR code on our vaccination certificate, like from Singapore, is not EU compatible. I don't really know why, like it's just not working. So yeah, they told me like you have to go to a pharmacy to make it EU compatible. And then I went to the pharmacy and they gave me this document saying like this is only applicable for people who live in Germany or who study in Germany, like tourists cannot get their EU certificate or whatever. So she said like you just have to show them this rule. And yeah, so I'm gonna try again to go to the phone store because yeah, I was turned away because of that. Finally got it. Got my SIM card. Jeez.
Lost in a daze, I caught your sudden gaze, and time it started racing. But moments tend to fade, and you're too far away from me to get my name in. Someone keeps blocking my way. I can't feel further away. Wait on the moment to say that I want you. You know that I want you.
Oh, Berlin, you are so beautiful. Not gonna lie, lads, I am absolutely freezing. Whew.
And if you could read my mind, will you make your way towards mine? And if you could read my mind, will you cross this room tonight, tonight?
So it's literally like enjoying my sandwich at the cafe, like, you know, take it slow and whatnot. And then I realized, oh god, I got to get to the victory column because I want to see the view from the top. Today was actually supposed to have pretty nice weather, but unfortunately it's cloudy again. But I hope that I'll be able to make it to the top before sundown. So I'm literally racing against sunlight right now. So many stairs. So I have to climb all the way up. I think it's 200 steps apparently to get to the top. Do you think I can make it before sundown? Wish me luck. Didn't know there was a little museum downstairs, but unfortunately I don't have time for this, so I have to race up the stairway. Cardio, baby. Cardio. Look at that. Oh god. God. Made it. Okay, this wasn't as bad as the one in Hamburg, but it's the fact that I ran up the stairs. I was like all the way up, so